Greetings once again to all my fellow watch enthusiasts on YouTube and Facebook and wherever else this video might be seen and shared. It's Celine Driver once again. Got another unboxing for you. This one was somewhat of an unexpected one. I wasn't expecting to buy a watch at this time. I was waiting for July or August when I was going to make my next purchase, or whenever that watch was released. But this one sort of popped up out of nowhere. This is a unusual watch. First time I ever saw it was on a video from another YouTuber. You folks might know him or maybe not. It's Random Rob, somebody that Chris from the Watch Lounge. Shout out to Chris and shout out to Random Rob. Chris pointed me in Random Rob's direction as a channel I might enjoy, and he was right. I do enjoy that channel. Anyway, Random Rob does watch reviews, and then every Sunday lately he's been selling watches. And this one happened to be something that he reviewed and then something that he sold, and I jumped. As you can see, it's a Seiko. This one is unusual. It's an SKX, and as you may know from previous videos, I've owned SKXs before. I've sold them, but this one was so unusual and caught my eye so much that I had to add it to my collection. So it comes in a really nice box. I mean, you might notice that this box, let me pull it back on, is much bigger and more substantial than a typical SKX box. And that's because this particular SKX is very special. You take the lid off and you see one of their comes with two straps, and this is the rubber strap, which I don't like. I don't wear them. The outer box folds down and allows you to get to the inner box. A little piece of foam here, a little spacer, and then you have the manuals. And this is the typical diver watch with the different diver calibers. I'm sorry. And the instructions in various languages. You've seen one, you've seen them all in terms of that. You have the warranty booklet as well, but what makes this warranty booklet a little different for an SKX is the fact that you get this card with the serial number on it. And it's sort of a giveaway right there. It's just that this watch happens to be watch number 1985 out of 2,999. Now, SKX fans out there know that SKXs are not generally limited edition watches. Well, this one is. This one was created for a specific market and made in a limited numbers. And, well, ta-da! Never mind. Anyway, this is reference number SKXA65K. That's different. Usually SKXs are what? The 007, the 009, the 11, the 13, on and on like that. This one is a bit different. Let me put that down in there. This one was specifically made for the Thailand market. It was only sold in Thailand, ostensibly only sold in Thailand, of course. You know, these watches bleed out all over the place. And was made in limited numbers. Only 2,999 of them are made. And that's it. Even the lid of the box says limited edition. So, ooh, yeah. But there you go. So Random Rob got this watch in, and he reviewed it, and I said, God, that is beautiful. I mean, the dial is a specific blue, which is supposed to mimic the Thai flag. The bezel is certainly different. I mean, the Pepsi bezel on the SKX009 only has the red from the 12 o'clock to what I believe the 20-minute mark, maybe the 15-minute mark. Honestly, I don't remember at the moment. And then the rest is blue, whereas this is a 50-50 split. And an unusual 50-50 split. Usually you see watches with split color bezels split at the 3 and 9 position. Well, this one splits at 12 and 6. It's very nice. And the bezel action is just fantastic. The everything lines up nice, which I know has been a big bugaboo with Seiko. But the inner ring lines up with the indicator, which lines up with the bezel 60-minute pip. Very nice, very nice. Anyway, Rob reviewed the watch. He gave it a good review, and then the following Sunday, he put it up for sale at a ridiculously good price, considering that these watches are going for when I looked on eBay for one of these, there were like 3 or 4 of them. The cheapest one was about $600, and then they went up from there. And Robbo was only asking $450. I said, come on. That's got to be a typo. No. $450. And so I emailed him immediately, said, I want it. And I got it. I was first, so I got it. And this is not just $450 for this watch. This is $450 for a watch with full kit. It is in excellent shape, and I'll get to that crown in a minute. That's part of the charm here. No scratches, no desktop diver marks. Everything is in great shape, and you're saying, well, wait a minute there, guy. That's a domed crystal. SKXs don't have domed crystals unless you bought something from Long Island Watch or from Random Rob in one of his mods. And guess what? You're right. This is supposed to have a Hardlex crystal. This is supposed to have an SKX crown. So this watch has been modded. So not only did I get a watch that is somewhat hard to get at a great price, but I got it with very good mods to it. I'll get to that in a minute. But just look at this watch. I mean, come on, guys. I mean, as far as SKXs go, I mean, I've seen the yellow ones and the orange ones and the black ones and the blue ones and the Pepsi ones and all that. And I mean, this one just jumps out at you. I mean, look at that. In great shape. There's the serial number stamped on there. The Seiko Wave, screw down crown. Even says limited edition on the dial in red. And you notice also this particular SKX doesn't have SKX hands, does it? This has sumo hands, I believe. Sumo? Yeah, sumo style. That's not a mod, folks. That's the way these come. It ditches the SKX hands and comes with the sumo style hands. And I love that beefy hour hand. Looks so much better to me. Still has the lollipop style secondhand, and just a beautiful watch. I'm not a big fan of the Seiko Jubilee. It's jingled. Oh, I'm sorry. The Seiko J band, we'll call it. I'm not supposed to use the word Jubilee, or else Rolex will come and kill me. But I've already ordered. I decided to go in a different direction. I may still go with a Strapco. I already checked with Strapco. This is a typical SKX case, so one of their really fine bracelets would work. But I decided I'm going to try something a little different. I've got on order a Collareb. That's the Italian leather band strap coming in, similar to what I did to my Zelos Horizons GMT. So I'm going to put a leather band on this. I'm going to see how that works. And if it doesn't work, you know what? I'll put this back on. I'll put that collar beside, and I'll put it on something else. Because not only are those collar fantastic quality bands, but they smell good too. Anyway, let me show you the mods. The gentleman who owned this watch before me had already modded the watch by the time Random Rob got it. And this is the stock crown and stem, as opposed to this one with the signed crown and stem. And he put in a Crystal Times double dome sapphire crystal. I'm not going to take it out because it's nicely wrapped up, and the proper gasket. So this watch has had a couple of mods done to it, and quite frankly, they're mods that I would have done myself. I love that double dome sapphire crystal, so this one is going to hold up beautifully. I got my stat page here for you, so we can geek out together. This is, as I said many times, an SKXA65 Thailand limited edition diver watch. It is a 50-50 Pepsi style bezel, as you can see. Limited to 2,999 pieces. This is piece number 1,985. 1985 was a good year for me. Let's see. I was in my sophomore year in college. Yeah. Or junior. No, sophomore. It is a 42 millimeter diameter case, as typical of an SKX. 13 millimeter thick. 22 meter lug to lug. 200 meter water resistance. Originally came with a Hardlex crystal, which is now ensconced in a little envelope. As I mentioned before, it has sumo style hands as a modification from Seiko to the standard SKX hands. Of course, it is the 7S26 movement, non-hand winding, non-hackable movement, and I'm fine with that. I have a spot already on. I've had this for a day or so since as I'm making this video, so it's already got a spot on one of my winders, so it will be kept wound and accurate. No winding, no hacking, as I said. It is a screw down crown, of course. I mean, this is, other than the fact that it's different coloring and everything, it is a typical SKX watch. And as I said, mods made by the owner who gave this to Random Rob to sell for him. It does have the SARB 059 crown and stem, which is signed and looks very nice. So I approve. Thumbs up to that mod. Double dome sapphire crystal. Double thumbs up on that mod. Love it. Beautiful watch. beautiful modification. That's, you know what? I might start considering doing that to some of my other Seikos that can do it. I have a, my Seiko turtle, my Nemo. I think I'm gonna have somebody put a double dome crystal on that. That looks great. Anyway, putting it on. I mean, I like the bracelet. It doesn't look bad. It's just the jangly thing makes me a little crazy, and I prefer the Super O or a Super O. Oh, can't say that word. The thing that people eat on a dare. The slimy things. I prefer those over the Super J style myself, but as you can see, it fit very nicely on my wrist. Obviously, where I wear my watch is a little higher than a lot of people. The crown doesn't interfere with my wrist. It's very comfortable. It's very secure. Yeah, I mean, other than the fact it's a limited edition, as a different color scheme, it's a typical SKX watch, and that means it's a great tool watch, and it's a great purposeful watch, and it's going to do the job very nicely, and would make a great daily wear watch, and I'm going to wear the hell out of it. And different from the 007 and 009 that I owned previously, I don't think I'm going to sell this one at all. I'm going to keep it around for a while. Well, I don't plan on selling it. Hell, I just got it. Bezel action is beautiful. Nice and smooth. Nice and positive clicks. No real slop in the once you click it in, it doesn't slop around or bounce around. It's tight to the case. Obviously, nobody's popped this bezel off, so there's no damage or scratches to the case, which makes me happy. So I'm a happy SKX owner once again. Love that. Love that dial. That's a very different blue that I'm used to seeing. Wish I could do loom shots for you guys, but trust me, when I looked at it last night in a darkened area, this thing is your typical Seiko. You could signal aircraft with it, loom, and it looks really good. So, good watch. So, my thanks to Chris from the Watch Lounge to pointing me at Random Rob's channel. Good on you, mate. And of course, thank you to Random Rob for the review and for selling the watch to me. By the way, when I ordered from him, emails were answered fairly quickly. No question too stupid, and the watch went out the next day and was at my house in 2 days, even despite the fact that it was United States Postal Service that was used. For once, USPS didn't screw the pooch. So, happy with that. Anyway, going to leave it there as a happy SKX owner once again. If you liked the video, I would appreciate a thumbs up. Comments, questions, suggestions down below. I read every comment. I answer every comment. All I ask is that you keep it clean, and let's leave the nastiness to the next guy, please. If you're not already a subscriber, please click the subscribe button. And when you do, don't forget to click the bell icon so that when I post new content, you are alerted. I appreciate everyone stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you again soon.